Good morning and welcome to Wisdom Wednesday podcast with your host, Dr. Mary Segars. I am so excited continuing on from my birthday last month, but it's a new month. It's a new mindset. It's a new way of thinking, right? So before we get into our subject today, which is Girl Squad Community, I guess you're wondering what that's all about, right? You know the drill. Grab your coffee cup, or perhaps you want tea, herbal tea, water, and orange juice, and join in on the conversation. Mm, I love this fresh brewed coffee that my husband makes for me. I love it. All right, welcome, welcome, welcome. As I was reflecting on uh, the Wisdom Wednesday podcast, I was just thinking that next month, the month of October, I would have been on this podcast for 3 years. It started in October of 2020, and here it is, 1 month shy of being in 3 years on the podcast. I've enjoyed it. I had some marvelous and wonderful guests. I've interacted with so many different people. This podcast is being broadcast in 4 different other countries. So I want to say thank you, audience, for being committed to this. I mean, I always say wisdom nuggets for everyday living. And we don't know it all. So we know things in part, but we can come together collectively as a community and learn from one another. So I'm excited. Here it is, Wednesday, September the 6th, 2023. And we're going to talk about a new subject. And it is stemmed from my last podcast, which was on my birthday, August 23rd. I encourage you to look at that series about Are You Championship Material? I talked about everyone wants to be a winner. Everyone wants to be a champ. But are you willing to pay the price to be a winner? Many winners will get scars and bruises and marks, but they've got the victory because they prevailed and they continued on in their goals. So I encourage you to catch those either on Facebook. You can catch it on YouTube and also in LinkedIn under Dr. Mary Segars. You'll be able to find those episodes that I did in August. But my last episode was, like I said, on my birthday, and I had a special guest and a dear friend, Zanelle Brown. She closed the podcast with simply saying, the Girl Squad. And I really like that. I said, oh, I really like the Girl Squad community. And so with that, I said September and October, I would like to have some women, some guests, young, old, diverse, everything to come together. We're going to have real talk. Let's talk about everything that we want to talk about. And it'll be a time of just having that collaboration, that fellowship, that community. And so I've selected a few people that'll be on my third Wednesday, but I want you to tell me that you want to be on. Dr. Mary, I want to be on because I have something to say. I have some wisdom nuggets to share. And then we can just talk about subjects from everything that's relating to us and the society and our community. I have people from the political arena, people from the Christian community, people from the government community. I mean, just coming together, real estate community, so that we can come together with like minds and share our wisdom so that we can be more wiser, right? So I wanted to tell you about this Girl Squad because it's going to be something that I've been contemplating about for a while. I was looking for maybe 20 to 30 serious women who like to inspire, encourage, uplift other sisters. It's not about competition, it's about collaboration. And so I was thinking that we could have a group together where we can meet maybe twice a month or something to that effect and come together and have discussions and workshops and what are we grateful for and how do we sustain ourselves in a society that we live in. You're a Christian, how you want to still be a Christian on your job and different things. We encounter a lot of things as females, and so we need to encourage one another and not always be so critical of someone. I love to see great things happening to my sisters and brothers. I've always encouraged people to do that, be your best. That's why I do the broadcast. That's why I put posts on Facebook that's uplifted and encouraging. No one wants to be around what do you call it? A doubtful Debbie, or a pitiful Patty. So you don't want to be around people like that, or critical Cassandra. You want to be around people who is encouraging, who want to strengthen you, who want to build you up. And you need to be that person yourself. Sometimes we need to do a step back and a self-evaluation, say, am I being really critical about something? Am I being so petty that, that's not even worth talking about? I love how this saying that I have in my book, Power Talk Begins with Power Thought. Small people talk about people. Medium-sized people talk about ideas, but great people talk about innovative things and how they can get things done. So we want to be that bigger person. I think about Michelle Obama. When they go low, we go high. I like to stay high because that way will give us fresh ideas, new anointing, and new ideals, the way we can do things better in our lives. Because I'm going to tell you something. We are not an island to ourselves. I've always said that. I need you and you need me, whether you know it or not. And so we need one another. And that's how God designed us, to be a person that will have relationships with someone. And so when you try to develop a new connection or relationship, whether it's platonic or a business connection, make sure that you're authentic. Make sure that you're honest. Be honest to yourself and honest to others. You don't have to remember. When you tell a lie, you got to try to remember a lie. But when you tell the truth, you could just speak the truth, and the truth will always prevail, always. And so I told my grandson that, he just got a new car, and I told him to be careful where he's driving around, and you can't go to certain areas, and just be mindful of your surroundings. And so he said, well, Granny, I'm going to go to, I think he was going to the Hawk to play some basketball. I said, okay, that's fine. You go out with some friends. And then I guess he did a little detour or something. I said, wow, where did you go? He said, I know you don't want me to tell a lie. I went into my friend's house, the neighborhood, whatever. So I'm just saying, you see, you tell the truth. I can deal with the truth, right? We can all deal with the truth. But when you start telling a lie, you got to tell another lie to cover up that lie. You got to try to remember it too, what you lie. So be truthful to yourself and truthful to others. That always is the way to live. And so with this girl squad community, like I said, I'm so interested in finding out, how do you feel about certain things, ladies? What about in your workplace? Have you ever thought about starting your own business? What are some of the steps that you do to do those things? How is your church life? How is your love life? How is your relationships? All of those things will be part of this girl squad community that I'm thinking about forming. So I will be reaching out to some of my past guests, some of my friends. I told my diva girls, I want them to come on. The seasoned girls, seasoned sisters, I want them to come on. And so that way we could just have our different, thoughts and thought patterns, and how people think and how they react to certain things. I think it's going to be a phenomenal time for September and October. And I know I said the first and the third. For this month, it will be the first and third Wednesday. But next month, October, to celebrate the 3 years of being on this Wisdom Wednesday podcast, I may do it every Wednesday. I'll just see. I'll get enough guests to come on, and I can see us having a panel of women sharing their thoughts. And I call it Real Talk with the Girl Squad. And that way we'll be able to talk about different things that matters to us, and different things, how we react to different, so we can have a collective thinking with all of with our girl squad. So don't hesitate to let me know. You could put it here on Facebook that you're interested, and I'll reach out to you, or have my virtual assistant reach out to you. If you know my email, Mary Segars 737@gmail.com. Send me an email, and in the subject matter, just say Girl Squad podcast. And then I know that I'll reach out to you as far as you being a guest on my podcast. So I'm not going to be on here long. I do have another event that starts at 10:30, but I wanted to come on to share with you about this Girl Squad community. I'm so excited. And with September, it's always a time of changing of season. So sometimes we have to change our the way we do things. You don't have to be the same old year in and year out. You're going through the motion. So let's make sure that we're living to experience different things, new adventures, new experiences, and we'll grow up by that too. It's not always the same and same. And so I want to encourage authors, musicians, soloists to come and share with us on the Girl Squad, because you think maybe a little different than how someone who's always very logical or methodic about things. So it'll be a good time to come together to have that community, to share their thoughts and to express their feelings on a variety of subjects. It could be about weight loss, how we need to learn how to maintain our weight loss and be more physical with our exercise. I'm calling out for those that are the exercise pros, the diva girls, whoever. I want you to be able to come and share your thoughts and lend your wisdom to us, because like I said, we don't know it all. We know in part, and what you can share with us, and what I know I can share with you, and vice versa. We can have a great time on this podcast in the Girl Squad community. So are you for it? Let me know. I hope and share that you will be able to join me, because we need to have some real talk and share some wisdom that we have. And don't take that to the 6 feet under with you. Share your wisdom, share your knowledge, so that others, the next generation, or even people who've been here may not know what you know, and you can share that information with us. So I'm so excited about that. And I hope and trust that you had a wonderful Labor Day. That was the last summer holiday, but every day is a holiday, because we have an opportunity to share life and to live our life to the fullest. Somebody didn't wake up this morning. I got a report that I'm going to visit a family who lost their daughter. So, we got to be thankful and grateful for every day that we have an opportunity to live this wonderful life that we have, and to make sure that we're doing all that we're supposed to do. The God gives each of us an assignment. Make sure that your assignment is going to be fulfilled. Well done. And so by doing that is sharing your information, sharing your knowledge, sharing your wisdom, so that we can all be a part of this Girl Squad community. So with that, I want to just wish you a great day, a great month. We'll see you on the third Wednesday of this month with a few of my Girl Squad community, and we'll be sharing information so that you can be having a more wisdom Wednesday day, and you can learn more things about life. Okay, until then, we'll see you soon. Bye for now. Have a great day. Enjoy your day, and share your wisdom with someone today. If you know something that's good for you, it'll be good for your sister, it'll be good for your brother, it'll be good for your community. Share that. Don't hold in, and don't be selfish with that. Share it, and I'm sure they will be blessed because you've shared your wisdom. Bye for now. We'll see you in a couple of weeks. Take care.